So last week I uploaded a updated morning routine video, and it's kind of funny because as I was writing that outline and filming everything for that video, it got me thinking about some of the things that I do and some of the services that I pay for that make my life easier. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link to it up here and also down below. But the thing is, I live a very busy life, both personally and professionally, and I run every aspect of my business all by myself, so my time is valuable. So today I thought I'd sit down and go through some of the things that I've put in place and also some things that I pay for that make my life easier. But really quick, if you don't know me yet, I'm John, and the whole reason that I make videos like this is to help older guys in this mostly ignored and overlooked demographic of middle-aged men to look their best and feel their best, and I'm glad that you're here. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is subscription services, right? So this could really be any recurring service that provides you with assistance or delivers something to you on some kind of a schedule. It could be once a week, once a month, or once every 6 months, whatever. And this could be necessities like food delivery services or recurring deliveries of laundry detergent or toilet paper from Amazon. And it could also be things that help you do your job better, like in my case, the subscription to the Adobe Creative Cloud for my editing software and also Canva for a lot of my video assets. A few other services that aren't really necessities, but they do make at least my life a lot easier, and it's a weekly lawn and yard service. And another one that I'm considering, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, and that's a weekly mobile car wash service. Now, technically, the yard service is rolled into my lease payment here for this house that I'm renting, but even if it wasn't, I would still hire somebody on my own to handle that. And it's not that I can't be bothered to go cut my own grass. It's just that number one, I don't want to go buy a lawnmower, and number two, I have more important things to do with my time. And if you've ever been to Temecula in the spring and summer, it gets brutally hot here. Okay, one more on the subscription service, and that's food delivery and grocery delivery. Now, once again, it's not that I don't go to the grocery store. In fact, I just went this morning, but I still pay for Instacart. All I have to do is keep a list going of all the groceries that I need, and then on any random Thursday morning, I can put in an order for my groceries and then just go to my office and start working. And then 30 or 40 minutes later, my groceries arrive and I'm good to go for the next week. Now, another one that you might be interested in, and that's chef-prepared meal deliveries from today's video sponsor, Factor. Factor helps avoid takeout and ordering in with delicious and nutritious, no-nonsense food that's ready quickly. Factor's chef-prepared meals make it easy to eat well, and if you're trying to cut down on takeout like me and reduce calories, just get Factor instead, because not only is Factor cheaper than takeout, but it's ready faster in just 2 minutes. And again, if you're anything like me, you might be looking for some calorie-conscious options to start trying this spring. So I definitely recommend doing what I'm doing and order the delicious dietitian-approved calorie smart meals that are about 550 calories or less. Basically, I kind of skip breakfast, but then I'll have a Factor meal for lunch and dinner, and I'm less than 1,000 calories for the entire day. And it's kind of funny because a friend of mine also uses Factor, and we always try to compare different meals and then ask each other if we had certain ones, like the stuffed pepper casserole, which is seriously, unbelievably delicious. So if you want to go check out Factor, head to factor75.com or just click the first link down below and use code FASHION50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. That's factor75.com and use code FASHION50 for 50% off your first Factor box. Thank you, Factor, for supporting my channel and sponsoring today's video. All right, now I'm just going to spend a minute and talk about some financial peripherals that can totally make your life a lot easier. And I know there's a lot of these out there, but I would encourage you to use some type of automatic money saving app like Digit. So this basically runs in the background, and then every so often it just grabs money from your checking account and it puts it into a rainy day fund within the app. And you barely even know it's happening. And of course, you can set parameters with how much it takes out. Now, another thing that makes my life a lot easier is setting up auto pay on all the recurring bills like electricity, water, insurance, my car payment, cable, you get the idea. And it's really weird because I used to like to be in control of all of those bills, and I would have all the dates written on my calendar when everything was due, and I would log in individually and pay on those dates. I'm not sure why I like doing it that way, but it was a complete waste of time. Just set up auto pay because everything gets paid on time and I don't even have to think about it. Let's talk about tech for a minute. And here's a few tech items that I use personally. First, I use a Ring doorbell and security cameras all around my house. And if you haven't seen this video from my backyard last year when the police were looking for some guy who crashed his car out here and was hiding somewhere in the neighborhood, and this is just one reason to have security cameras. But also I get notified when anyone or any deliveries arrive at my front door. The next piece of tech that can make your life easier are Bluetooth outlets with timers and schedules. So I use one brand for a few different outlets, including both indoor and outdoor. So I hung a bunch of market lights in my backyard and they're set up on a timer function within the app. So I have it set to turn on and off at certain periods throughout the evening. I also have one inside on my espresso machine that's set to turn on at 6 in the morning. So when I roll out of bed at about 6:30 or so, my espresso machine is already warmed up and ready to go. The next piece of tech that makes my life a lot easier is this wireless CarPlay adapter for my car. So my phone's always in my pocket, so sometimes it's kind of a pain to always have to plug it into my car in order to have CarPlay work. Now, some cars have wireless CarPlay built in, but unfortunately mine just doesn't. That's where this wireless adapter comes in. So this plugs into the car, and then it connects to your phone through Bluetooth. So it's just like having your phone plugged into your car, and it works the exact same way. And it instantly connects as soon as you get in and fire up the car. And because I talk a lot about men's style on this channel, I feel like I needed to at least address closet organization and items like these shoe storage boxes. They look nice, they protect your shoes from dust, they're stackable, and you can see everything you have at a glance. Now you can get the regular size for your normal shoes, and then the large size for any high tops or boots. And as far as organizing your closet to make your life easier, organize it in whatever manner works for you. But for me, I like to keep all my short sleeve shirts together, my casual shirts together, and then all my dress shirts together. And I do the same thing with my pants. And because I know a lot of you guys will ask, I'm gonna put some links down below in the description as a way for me to make your life easier. The next thing that makes my life easier are the systems, habits, and routines that I've developed to make it easier to work when it's time to work and play when it's time to play. Because like I mentioned in my morning routine video just last week, I have multiple deadlines every single week, and missing a deadline is not an option. So in order for me to be able to play and have a busy social life and to get out and do really cool things, I have to get things done in a very efficient and streamlined manner. Now, of course, all of those are individual and custom habits that I've developed for the things that I need to get done. But I want to encourage you to take a look at your daily life and see if there's a way to streamline your schedule. And one more thing, if you made it this far, you are definitely one of the true legends. Please consider subscribing if you're not already. And as always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.